Iran is a country that almost always appears in the news, but is rarely truly understood. Behind the headlines, there is a nation with thousands of years of history, a rich culture full of secrets that most people have never heard of. Today, you will discover surprising curiosities and understand a side of Iran that few know. Iran, which in the past was known as Persia, is one of the oldest civilizations in the world. More than 2,500 years ago, the Persian Empire was one of the greatest powers on earth, extending over vast regions of the Middle East, Asia, and even parts of Europe. This empire was ruled by remarkable leaders like Cyrus the Great, a king known not only for his conquest but also for his way of governing. He became famous for respecting different cultures and religions, something extremely advanced for his time. Even with the passing of centuries, invasions, and political transformations, Iran managed to preserve a unique cultural identity. This is something rare in the world and makes the country have one of the richest historical heritages of humanity. When talking about Iran, many people think only of religion. In fact, the country is predominantly Muslim, but its culture goes far beyond that. Iranian architecture is one of the most impressive on the planet, with detailed mosques, colorful domes, and geometric patterns that seem like true works of art. Historic cities are true cultural treasures, where each street carries centuries of history. And despite the often rigid image of the country, the Iranian people are known for being extremely welcoming, polite, and hospitable. But it is in the everyday curiosities that Iran truly surprises. There is a tradition called tarof, which is part of the country's social culture. In it, people usually refuse offers several times before accepting as a way to show respect and politeness. For those who are not familiar, this may seem confusing, but it is completely normal there. Another interesting fact is that Iran has a very young and connected population. Even with some restrictions, millions of people use the internet daily, follow global trends, and are present on social media. This contrast between tradition and modernity is one of the most striking features of the country. Iran also has a very strong film industry. Their films have already been recognized and awarded internationally, bringing deep and realistic stories about life in the country. But perhaps the most intriguing aspect of Iran is the contrast between different realities. On one hand, there are strict laws and significant government control over various aspects of public life. On the other hand, there is a vibrant society, especially among the youth, who seek to express themselves, innovate, and connect with the world. Many Iranians live a kind of duality. In public, they follow more conservative norms. In private settings, they express a freer and more modern lifestyle. This contrast creates a complex reality which is rarely shown completely outside the country. Furthermore, Iran exerts a huge cultural influence in the world, often without people realizing it. The philosophy, science, and art produced over the centuries continue to impact various cultures to this day. Currently, Iran is a strategic country on the world stage. Its capital is a large metropolis full of movement, technology, and contrast between the old and the modern. Despite economic and political challenges, the country remains one of the most important cultural centers in the region. In the end, Iran is much more than what appears in the news. It is a place where past and present coexist side by side, creating a unique and fascinating identity. And now, the question remains, how many of these curiosities did you already know?